It's back to normal, I think. It should be back to normal, right? You guys back? Y'all back? Bro, what the hell is my game doing? I don't know. What is my game doing? Phone, not game, yeah. Alright, I'm logging back in. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay. It's back to normal now. I can do whatever the hell I want now. How do I back up Monica's character file? What? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find in their willpower, starving them of all their motivation and desire, in their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Can you hear me? Text. Excuse me? I didn't sign up for this. Whoa. Okay. Happy thoughts, Happy thoughts, PNG. Okay. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She is the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. This happened back when when we saw Sayori, you know, unalived. Internal. Backup. Meeting notes. Game. What? Okay. Ah. This game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. Aha. So it didn't say don't forget to do Monica's character file. And I can move around freely now. That is so cool. It actually messed with my game and I had to restart for it to fix it. That is so cool. Yo! Okay, we'll load back this and do Natsuki again. Like we were trying to do before my game literally crashed. So, my game crashed probably on purpose too. That's really cool. Wait, what happened? So I can control my game now instead of it being super weird. And it went back to its original thing saying this game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. It said that again instead of saying make sure to back up Monica's character file. So everything's back to normal now after I restarted my game. Meaning the game messed with my actual game to where I had to restart it to fix it. That is so cool. Alright. 15 Natsuki and 5 Yuri for the Natsuki route. 1, 2, oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rest will be Natsuki. Kawaii, Nibble, Awesome, Playground, Puppy, Sing, Boop, Rose. Oh, never mind. Pink, Giggle, Music, Kiss, Papa. Alright. Well, what was that? Just some typical, glitches and horror that we skipped over because we've already seen it. Alright, I'll do Natsuki first, of course, but we already saw it, so we'll just go ahead and skip it. Yuri, but we already seen it. Saw like a thing floating in the side of the screen. Yeah. That was like that was a glitch that happens. It's a scripted glitch that's supposed to be a jump scare. It is a jump scare. Alright, skip this. Let's wait until we get back to the argument again. Alright. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dispensely returns them home to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. The music again, yo! And did you notice how Sayori wasn't in the background that time? I already told Austin this, Devin. But all of the jump scares and the glitches and the horror, like 99% of it is RNG and completely random. Most of the jump scares and glitches and horror is random and RNG based. So everybody's playthrough is completely unique. It's really cool. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You didn't have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Typical did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Typical liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe we're just jealous that Typical appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Typical started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over this stuff after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with a sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only good thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the f is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as she just noticed I was standing there. Typical. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged in? Well, we're doing the Natsuki route, so... Hey, Typical. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Devin, what'd you think of that whole thing, huh? Austin has already seen it, but... Devin's thinking about what to say. I've already seen this. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to load the Yuri route and do the Yuri's route now. Okay. Purple hair girl equal evil, but still mommy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 4, 5, and then the rest will be Yuri. Alright. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. And in the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Typical. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh yeah, Monica said that Natsuki would forget about the argument completely yesterday, so. Hangs? Yeah, true. Oh yeah, Devin, remember when when Monica said, you know, you kind of left Sayori hanging this morning, didn't you? And then we went to Sayori and, so, yeah. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out to you guys. What if she did? She's jealous. Yeah, maybe. But I forgot to point this out. The calendar in Sayori's room has December ripped off. And guess what? This game takes place in November. Oh, yeah, I know. Dark, isn't it? Yeah. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Well done! Well done, Devin. Or Austin. Whichever one of you banned him. Well done. That is the third person now that's come in and gave a link for viewers. Oh, Austin did? Well done, Austin. Let's all give Austin some applause on that one. I banned the first two, but I didn't even have to ban him. I saw the message, but I kept reading to see if one of you would ban him, and Austin did. I am so proud. I am so proud. Well done. Well done. Yuri, I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. I was clicking on the text instead of his name because my vision is weird as hell right now. Yeah. Or as right now, yeah. Typical. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Why her lips like that? I don't know, man. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. We would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? That wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. That's different. That's different from last time. Last time she said something about not really wanting to and that she had just started practicing, and now she says, well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. That's new. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Typical. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Typical, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I'll plan on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath in and pulls out a copy of her book out of her bag. Yeah, Yuri's being a lot more assertive this time than last time. Last time, she never made an approach to us. This time, she's the one making all the approaches. It's a little off, isn't it? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. That's weird. Last time, she was okay with us coming with her. This time, she wants to go alone? Okay. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Devin, be ready for something bad to happen. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Whoa, why is the music all, like, blocked off? Stop waking me up. Nah, something really bad's about to happen, Devin. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Let's start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone stuck in the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reached around the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. If anyone needs sleep, though, it's Austin. Not again. Hey, speaking of Austin, you here, buddy? You alive, Austin? Facts, though. Not for real. Also, anybody notice anything weird about Yuri? Anything out of the ordinary? Yeah. Ooh. Well, Sayori's problem was depression that ultimately led to killing herself. Natsuki's problem is her abusive dad and everybody judging her to the point where she starves herself. And Yuri's problem is apparently being too overwhelmed in her emotions that she has to cut herself in order to let those emotions free. Ooh. Not just a cute anime game, isn't it anymore, Devin? I told you, Devin. I told you I wasn't lying. I told you I wasn't trolling. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. It's like, well, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Here's the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less on making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Yeah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and then begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, starts humming to herself a little. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Typical. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Typical, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? And what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back as well rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly ugly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my boobs. Your posture, right? Always hunch over that like while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Now, it's scientifically proving that women with bigger boobies have trouble with their back. Oh my god. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall and teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, holding each one in half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are almost touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's also almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Hey, Devin, you're about to see me, feed your lady chocolate. Are you ready? This is the scene that you missed before in the other YouTube video. As much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I get smudges on the pages. You're right. I hate you. I I didn't even think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, you're literally jump scaring me. Well, my apologies, but I'm about to feed your wife chocolate, so I was thinking you might want to see that, you know? Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Typical? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. This is new. This is a new chat. I can't. Typical. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Typical. My heart won't start pounding, Typical. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Typical? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. That was a little weird. By the way, fun fact for both of you guys. Doki Doki is actually Japanese for heartbeat. But I won't be able to sleep after this crap. I told you it was a horror game, or should I say psychological horror game. It's a psychological horror game. Alright. Well, of course we're gonna go with our dear Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri started the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Typical. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. I'm already psycho enough. For real. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I didn't want to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Typical. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I'm gonna write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Typical? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time to devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. I'm going to bed, night. Good night, but you're gonna miss the best part. Cause it's getting into the juicy part now. It's getting into the juicy part now. I don't care. Alright. I trust you to just watch the YouTube VOD later. And also, Austin, don't worry, you can also probably go to bed in like an hour. We should be done with this in an hour. I just want to sleep. Yeah, no, I understand. Exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating at 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every 40 seconds rotation, for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second of time, a bolt head of holy stakes, tied to the existence of every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied up the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 gears. An open human eye in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. See ya. Alright, see ya, Devin. Bye, Austin. Bye, Devin. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out in your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I think Yuri may or may not be really weird right now. What do you think, Austin? What do you think about this whole situation, Austin? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't Tremlick, I'm happy about. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Hey, that was a compliment. I just see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, maybe it'll be a good movie someday. Already read this, already read this, already read this, already read this. Yep, Yuri is being creepy. Yep, she is. Also, no matter what I do forward, we're forced to be on the Yuri route from now on. So there's no need for me to go back to other saves. We're just gonna be playing through the game now from now on. I'm no longer gonna be loading saves because from now on, it doesn't matter what route you go on. By the way, so yeah. At poems, I mean. Already read this. 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 Alright. Monica. So, well, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's gonna be kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be trying to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you gonna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Save me. Delete her. Whoa. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the hell? Austin, did you see that, right? You saw that too, right? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento on the occasion below. Uh, uh, yeah, indeed, Austin. What the hell is this game turned into? Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Totally normal. Yeah, you're right. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We really have something to do with the festival. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so this is different. Never mind, this is different. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Typical joined and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Do you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Typical? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Typical to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Typical joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Typical isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only person here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Typical want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, something more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Typical, why did you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? If starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Typical. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could just join any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not hard for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What? Yo, what the hell? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Typical? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Well, the club provides something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Something out of their comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Typical? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with everyone before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of the time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Typical, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. What the hell is going on in the background? And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Wait! Man, I love this game. Oof. Austin, what do you think of the game now? Now that it's picked up, what do you think about it? Has it gone up in scale? Like, are you enjoying it a lot more now that it's actually in the horror part? I'm enjoying it. All right, bet. All right. Let's try and get a perfect Yuri poem for the achievement. All right, guys. What the? Did you see that? Did you see Monica's head pop up on the left there? Monica's figure jumped up. Weird. Uncontrollable, unrestrained. You know what? How about let's just spam it. There's Monica's head. Did you see that? Monica's head jumped up a lot. What the hell? Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. Hi, Typical. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... is she really late again? And consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. But I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really cared or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Typical just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Hold on. Yeah. must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was actually really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this isn't something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Typical. What do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Typical is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I already got him into mission? Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Yuri's a little off. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my time here eating here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. We've already read this before. A sharp inhale like someone is... Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. Well, I hate for you to think I'm weird just because we started spending some time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Typical. It's just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Look at her eyes. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, but because she was always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until club ends. And then we'll have the club remodeled ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Okay, so not only is Yuri's eyes constantly changing from her normal eyes to the weird drawing eyes to the weird realistic eyes, Monica is slowly fading in. This is really weird. Make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm happy you joined the Literature Club, Typical. Now you don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years for. Will you do that with me? Will you do that with me, Typical? Will this game, man. Bruh. Whew, alright. Well, obviously, Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Typical, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Typical. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Is that urine and blood? I can't really read it. Yuri, calm down. Yeah, thank you for saying that, Austin. Whoa! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, I'm the most thoughtful person in the club. I think I'm gonna vomit. So we're just not gonna talk about that, MC. We're just not gonna talk about that, Typical. Okay. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I want to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see that this is happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Typical? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Alright! Let's go to Monica! Don't say I didn't warn you, Typical. Austin, yes or no? Yes? Okay. By the way, the one that I'm gonna click is the blurred out option. Like, see how yes now is like full on pink and no is like kind of like dull? Now yes is dull and no is like more pinkish. That means I'm about to click yes. I would click no here, I'd click yes here, so I'm gonna click yes since you said yes. I'm just letting you know so you don't think I picked no by accident instead. Stare at the dots to reveal a secret message. Okay. I love you. Okay. Who is this from? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Side editing errors, common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Okay, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. We're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Typical? Typical's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Typical around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Typical decide who he wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. So let Typical make the choice, okay? Fine. Jeez. Typical, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just naturally shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this? It's whatever I go to, it swaps to Monica. Look, Natsuki is in the middle, Yuri's in the bottom. I'm gonna swap to Natsuki. It swaps places. It wants me to pick Monica. What if I pick it right before it swaps? Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Typical for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Typical away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you have to take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Typical. Yuri really is something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Typical, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same age as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Typical. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Typical, just let me know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even, pat myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Typical. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Austin, yes or no? Austin, yes or no? Which one are we picking? She is too creepy, I know. Do you like how I have increasingly made my voice more and more obsessive and crazy with each day for Yuri? It started off normal, but every day I made my voice a little bit more psycho-ish. Devin would still say yes, though. Yeah, you're right. Yes or no, though, Austin. It's your choice. Yes? Alright. Alright, chat, watch this. Well, actually, hold up. Let me skip just a little bit, and then history. Look. None. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine. Blah, 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 blah. It's literally the game's, when you're on the downloading page, it's the thing that it, says, but then at the bottom it says, will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Watch, I have to literally skip. Watch how much it skips. Sunset, night. Day. The blood's a little bit browner and her eyes are a little bit faded. Sunset, night. The blood is black, the knife is black, and her eyes are almost fully paled out. Sunset, night. Day. The blood is complete. Oh. Alright, it's festival time. Why you got here before me? I thought it was pretty. Ah! Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Too. Will something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, you were here the entire weekend, Typical? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What the hell? She just deleted Natsuki and Yuri. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. We're in Act 3 now, ladies and gentlemen. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Typical. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Typical. Or, do you actually go by TypicalTalentTV or something? Yo! They pulled up my PlayStation name. What? If I had put my real name, she would say my real... Yo! Yo! Okay, look. I already know. In the original version, she does, like, if you download it on Steam, she would say typical, like the name you put, and then she would say, or do you actually go by your, like, Steam name or something? It's like your real name. She would literally call you by your real name. But she didn't do it if you were streaming. So I'm surprised that she said, I guess because, you know, I'm on PlayStation, but that's crazy. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would be a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I'll give you an explanation. So Monica's problem is that she is self-aware. But with that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Typical? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Typical, it's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I truly am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Typical, but now you're here, you're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry, it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Typical. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of anonymous people, of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, Typical, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Typical, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Typical. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be here together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Typical. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally get a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let's save the game, chat. Let's save the game, chat. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Yo! Yo! I got a trophy called Perfect Monica. Bruh. Hi again, Typical. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Typical, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy End. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Hold on. I always put all my heart in the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you, so I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Can I load anything? No. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it'd be best to be part of the game like everyone else. I thought I'd hope the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? Man, I've gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Typical? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, from this point over, infinitely, she'll talk about random things. Just like random things she'll talk about. Some are really interesting, like a lot of them are actually really interesting. But some are just you know? So I'm gonna show an Easter egg real quick. If I could, yeah, I can't pause the game yet until she, can't pause the game until she, talks about something first. We already know what we gotta do. Hey, do you like horror? Yes, I do. But, I'll be right back. So, if you leave the game... Yes. If you leave the game... And then... Hold on. Alright, if you leave the game and then you come back... What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Typical, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, I almost feel like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? Let's do it again, chat. Let's leave and come back again, chat. She killed Sayori. We must torture her. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now where was I? I wonder how many times we can do it before it loops around. I've never actually, I don't actually know that, so I kind of want to test it out. Hi, Typical. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please try not to do that so much? It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's something wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you could try making a backup of it or something. If you find the game files in some kind of file browser, I should be right in the characters folder. I'm all that's left here, so I just want to make sure you don't ruin the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? I still have a lot of things to talk about. Now, where was I? That's the last, okay, that's the last thing I've seen. From now on, if I leave and come back, I haven't seen what she says afterwards. I just really want to know. I want to find an Easter egg, like maybe she yells at me or something. Okay. I'm just going to accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back, so I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it, and I love you no matter what, so you can do whatever you need to do. Now, where was I? Okay. Hi again, Typical. I missed you. Are you making sure my character file was okay for me? The one on the file browser, I mean? It should be right in the characters file. The game is literally telling me to delete her. The game is literally yelling at me to delete her, which is how you beat the game, but still. She's already said that before, already said that before, already said that before. Okay. Should I just delete her now, chat? I guess it's time to delete her. Oof. Alright, chat, we deleted Monica. Let's see what happens next. Hi again, Typical. What's happening? Typical, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Typical. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Typical? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Typical. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Are you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I got the trophy called Ruin Everything. Typical. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. It's not over yet, Austin. It's not over yet. Trust me. You only got like 15 more minutes left. Trust me. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me so much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Typical. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then ooh, Sayori's back. Let's go. And Monika's not there at all. Okay. I guess we'll start a new game. Alright, Austin, it'll be over in like 15 minutes. But there's something that I'm not sure about. Remember how there's a scene for every character? There's the Monika scene that we just had, and then there's the 3 scenes for every character. The 3 Yuri scenes, the one where you read with her, the one where you feed her chocolate, and the one where you get a towel for her. And the 3 Sayori scenes where you button up her shirt, where she hits her head in the shelf, and you hug her, and then the 3 Natsuki ones where you read manga with her. Yes, okay, I got it. But yeah, if you get all of those before you finish the game, then you get a secret ending. So, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that secret ending first, before I get the first ending. So, if I do get the secret ending before I get the normal ending that you're supposed to get before you do the secret ending, then I'm gonna go back through the game, and I'm just gonna skip all the dialogue. I'm gonna skip everything, because I wanna show you the normal ending if you don't get all the scenes. So I'm just letting you know it should be 15 minutes until the end of this act, but like another like 2 minutes afterwards if it gives the secret ending instead of the normal ending. So I'm just letting you know there might be a little bit more time afterwards if it does the secret ending instead of the normal ending, because I want to show you both endings. So just letting you know ahead of time. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, typical. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently I picked up that habit once again. Typical, are you proud of me? And for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, typical, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not, I have to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? Won't she starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things and stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, typical. What are you doing here? Well, I just... I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the typical that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, typical. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like she's the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Typical, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Oh, these look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori tucks their mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made this herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of everyone, in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress on the member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So typical, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I'm gonna quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the trim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books. Not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing you said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if Typical wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Typical? Maybe, since the tension Sarah jumps in, maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of the thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. I guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. That's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're interested in it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error, so if you're going to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting is over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. Nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Typical. You think so? Everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Typical, don't say something like that. That's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, everything's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Typical. I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you. So it does do the secret and... Oh, wow. It did the secret ending first instead of the original one. Okay. Sure then. I want to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Typical? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the Literature Club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted, for everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, Typical. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. Alright, Austin. I'm gonna have to show you the original ending. It shouldn't take long, though, because I'm gonna skip through the entire game.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
This is Monica, by the way.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Austin, you're about to feel a wave of nostalgia for something that you haven't even seen before. Just trust me. The music gets to a point where you might just cry a little bit. Just think of your middle school years when this happens. Think of like the old times. Trust me, trust me.
But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil the other ending, but this isn't what happens originally. But because we got all the scenes, this ending's playing. I got the secret ending before the normal ending, bro. Oh my god. I'll have to speed run through the whole game again. I already about cried today listening to the ending song of Clearance, an old show I watched. That's cool. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if the crying part's cool, but I guess it was like kind of like a little bit of happy tears and sad tears at the same time. At least you get to maybe cry another time. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, I'm probably gonna speed run through the entire game again. Like, just skip through everything so that you can see the normal ending. Normally the scenes that you didn't get would be grayed out. And yeah, I won't spoil anything else though. But the scenes that you didn't get in your playthrough will be grayed out.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality?
Extra special thanks, Monica and Typical.
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
It ain't over yet though, Austin. Don't leave yet. To the special player who received the special ending. For years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend. Even when life is hard on you, some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Savaldo. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset sh to repair and reset virtual machine. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset. Okay. Files? Reset sh. Yes, reset Doki Doki Literature Club so I can speedrun through the whole game again. Alright, we're gonna be literally skipping everything. So it shouldn't take long at all, okay, Austin? But I want to show you the original ending you're supposed to get before the, that you're supposed to get before the, 100% ending that I got. I totally forgot about that. I wouldn't have gotten the 100% ending first if I remembered. But oh well. Oh yeah! You guys didn't see this before. I read this before I started streaming. Okay, look. So this is what it said. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings? Nah, no spoilers. We're already spoiled anyway. If playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. We're putting you in the game, Austin. Alright, settings. You're in the game now, Austin. I'll be right back though, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. We'll just speed through these poems. 80% world record. I got a trophy for spamming a poem. Bruh. Hi again, Austin SHS. Monica's saying hi to you, Austin. You better respond. Hello, Monica. There's actually an achievement for getting a perfect Sayori poem, a perfect Natsuki poem, and a perfect Yuri poem. So let's go for the Sayori one since, you know, she's still here. Tears. Actually, let me save the game so that we can get the perfect Yuri poem. Alright. Excitement. Hopeless. Grief. Special. Party. Warm. Love. Lazy. We're almost there. We got 10 Sayori. We just need 10 more. Dream? Alright. We'll load this again. Okay. Joy. Calm. Cheer. Dance. Bed. Cry. Sparkle. Empty. I think passion's a Yuri word, so I don't want to do that. Love. Sweet. Tears. Warm. Friends. Twirl. Dang it. Passion. Oh, passion is a Sayori word, not a Yuri word. Okay, passion. Twirl. Whoopsies. Alright. Charm. Sweet. Passion. Promise. Is death a Sayori word? Yeah, it is. Okay, death. Family. I'm not sure if lust is a Sayori word, but it might be. Cloud? Feather? Feather, maybe? Yeah, okay, feather, nice. Party. Flower. Joy? Yeah, okay. Childhood. Raindrop. Alright. We got this, chat. We gotta do it. It's for the achievements. Alright. Cheer. Laugh. Lipstick. Pain. Love. Sadness. Sing. Wonderful. Hope. Cry. Beauty. Joy. Skirt, maybe? No. Raindrops. Why do I keep mixing up raindrops with Sayori instead of Yuri because Sayori always talks about rain clouds, so raindrops just makes me think it's Sayori. Cheer, vacation. Chat, I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, silly. Lipstick. Lock in, we gotta lock in. Death. Clouds. How is Clouds Natsuki? Alright. Joy. Laugh. Sunset. Hurt. Question? Nah. Cheer. Yeah, cheer. Dance. Jumpy. Just bear with me here. Austin. Romance. Play. Nature. Pout. Never mind. You've got time for me to do this, right, Austin? If not, I can just skip through it anyway. Twirl. I'm about to start having to write down words that are Sayori. Scars. Pain. Clumsy. Cry. Pure. Alright. I was just saying if skirt was that or not. Alright. Joy. Awesome. Pain. Hope. So there's raindrops and rain cloud. So rain cloud. Ocean. Anger, never mind. Special. Alright. Just testing words. Okay. Daydream. Smile. Joy. Hurt. Alone. Suicide. Why is Yuri suicide? Sunset. Hopeless. Awesome. Joy. Promise. Together. Warm. We're cooking, chat. Pleasure? Ocean. Smile. Death. Love. Disaster. Friends. None of these are Sayori. I don't think. Vibrant? No. I was kind of trapped there. There was no, I couldn't. There was no words to pick. Okay. Marriage. Nature. Laugh. Romance? Yeah, romance. Okay. Joy. Memories. Silly. Sing. We're cooking. Jump. Party? Nice. Play. Amazing. Rain cloud. Lazy? I don't know. Alone. Hurt? Hurt. Yeah, nice. Thank God. Rainbow. Ocean. Is time Sayori? I think time would be. No, time it would be Yuri. Dream? God! 16 words in, dude. Oh, this game. Hopeless, because I am hopeless. Sing, peace. Awesome, this is hard to watch. Beauty. Fun. Ocean. Time. Jesus Christ. I suck. Ocean. Spinning. Comfort. Lipstick? Nope. Laugh. Pain. Loud. Play. Silly. Sing. Sadness? Nice. Heart? Nice. Grief. Death. Defeat. Ocean. Flower. Tears. Broken? Oh, thank God. Cry. We're so close. Party. Smile. Please. Comfort. One more, please. Where? Warm. Yes! Let's go! Perfect Sayori achievement. Let's go! Let's go! I got the achievement, chat. Austin says finally. Turn skip off and go to Sayori. I want to see if she has a reaction to it being like perfect Sayori. Typical. I'm just gonna say typical. I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Wait, no, we've already seen this. Never mind. Never mind. Austin, are you proud of yourself for getting a perfect Sayori poem? Because Austin, that was all you that did that poem. Yep.